We'll go this way. I know, this is stupid. I'm getting angry. I shouldn't change the line I was going. That was stupid. Now we're gonna have one line that's not finished. But that's okay, we can always fix that or just ignore it. But what I want to see, now that we're gonna switch to the inside line, stupidly, is any gaps show up in the fertilizer. I don't think so. Dot there. Yep, it's showing up. That can be misses. I don't think that's this thing breaking the fertilizer grounds or something. And I'm okay with stuff like that. Yeah, dots here and there. So technically I should take the... Oh, look at this. I think this is creating more work than it's worth. Because I think now I will have to go back and grab just clear fertilizer and just come with that. Clear. Just fertilizer, not fertilizer. You can see the dots here and there, but not much. Let's see after this circle I made. Basically look for the dots where the nearest tracks are. It's not that one. Yeah, it's very little. I don't think we care. Yeah, this part is bad here. Like there is 5 dots there, but again, I think that's up to the speed. Maybe the... I mean, it says 100%, so I don't care much. You can see... Oh, we need to buy that. All the spreading we did 3%. Probably close to 4. So, I mean, it's free manure, but the time isn't free. Especially later it's gonna be. So yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna work with the big one. If it goes bad, I'm just gonna switch eventually to hiring people doing fertilizing. But I think that would be interesting to see what percentage we're gonna get if you hire somebody to do this. I mean, I expect 100. But again, maybe I'm gonna do it faster, so I'm gonna use less. Just guessing. Less fertilizer, because fertilizer is quite expensive. Not crazy, but expensive. Fertilizer are. And yeah, I think I saw, so that's why I'm talking about it. I think I saw option that you basically choose what kind of fertilizer you want to spread on your farm when you hire one of the jobs for the high belt. There is a dots. Look how many dots now. I don't think I'm gonna care about it. Ooh. I went to check. Oh, we missed that. Okay, we need to come back. I forgot to do the normal part. Totally forgot about the 100 part. Oh, you see, it's emptying. Look at this. I press R instead of Z. What? Okay, it's stopping. It took twice to press Z. You saw there, it was kind of clearing it, which is weird. You saw? Again. Maybe I'm gonna stop doing this. It's kind of sad because I love this color, this thing, but I think it's making more mess than it's worth. I'm not gonna go fix dots, and look how much time for 5%. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop. Hey Zoo! You get older in this game? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I mean, there is progress, but there is nothing counting. How to say it? There is nowhere to see like your stats or something. Nothing here. Like how old are your stuff. But you get family and you get kids. But still not to that point. But it will be interesting to see. Like when you talk to a kid, it says like, oh, your kid is that old or something like that. We'll see. It's not like Medieval Dynasty. I think they added that in Medieval. Just finish this one and go back. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I think it's making holes basically when I do fertilizer over the fertilizer. But yeah, I think, I'm not sure. I like it only for second year in this game. So, but I don't think there is. Maybe for kids, small chance. That's me fast flipping to see if they actually turned it off. Okay, yeah, let's go back. So just because I missed the donut part, are we gonna come back with a normal fertilizer? I know, wasting time. To fix a little bit of those holes and the middle part, and then fortunately I think this guy's gonna go in retirement, this manure spreader, at least for now, until I figure out better stuff to do with it. Actually I should went through the yard. Did the barrel change the color? I don't think it being that grey. Maybe from spinning on the ground. Yeah, let's fill it up and just park it there and we'll see what we're gonna do with this. Not best move, it's not under, but it's working. Oh, I press, unhitch, okay. So yeah, let's grab manure, fertilizer really quick and just fix that errors. This should have a little bit fertilizer left. This normal one? Yeah, we have a little bit. That's more than enough for this thing. And funny thing about crossing, you actually don't have to look at it. You all know, whoever played this, because they stop like miles away from where you are. This is just fix the middle part first and then we'll see wherever we made some holes. Like there. Again, this is all irrelevant fixes, but since we are here, let's do a little bit here and there. I'm not gonna do any more of these, so it's not gonna count much. Oh, it's not on Xbox? Ah, damn it. Are they saying something like... I mean, I don't have an Xbox, but are they saying something it will come or... Okay, I think we did. Nice enough, John. It's not perfect. 96% is more than enough. But yeah, any other questions, feel free. I would say this is one of the best games if you want to chat with somebody. Because you are doing repetitive stuff, just following the lines when you're working on a field, so whatever interests you, feel free to ask. I mean in all game, but this one is especially good for chatting. You can check Medieval also on the YouTube of mine. I have playthrough, but I need to come back. I'm just waiting for a little bit more updates to that one. This is kind of close. Okay, this is better. Let's empty it. Cute. Well, I kind of straighten it. Didn't plan to. And now sitting. Let's not to take wrong one. Yes, in this one you have to sleep. There is sleep factor. There is some option to get coffee to go with that. So maybe I never tried, but maybe there is option. You have to eat and sleep. Maybe there is option to just over drink the coffee and stay awake. But one issue I'm facing, but I think that's more with OBS, but a little bit in the game, that the game is a little bit lagging when the night lights turn off, like street lights, car lights and stuff like that. The game starts lagging a bit, and it feels right a little bit. Like I'm usually trying to get before those lights or as soon as they turn, go to bed. So it's around 8 p.m. or 20, depending how you look at that. Because at that time it starts lagging a bit, so I just... At that time I'm trying to finish the game day. I don't know how is it. Maybe with if I put it on the SSD or a better PC, maybe it wouldn't have that issue. But it's probably up to the game, not to the setup. And it's fighting OBS more than my PC actually. But yeah, have to eat, have to sleep. Doesn't matter what you eat. Sleep is always up to, I think 6 a.m. No matter when you sleep and you get full energy back. There is weather, but winter you are skipping. On 30th of September you're just skipping to the 1st of April. Like there is no work at that point. So yeah, you're skipping a couple of seasons. You're working 6 months max. I'm doing outside this one just for anybody watching new, because they don't match really the crop where you can seed and the fields. In some places they kind of miss the crop lines with texture lines, let's call it like that. But yeah, there is a rain, it's pretty rare, and I don't think it has any effect on the game. I don't think. We only have... So this is... We had a first... When you start the game you have only 2 months of that season, and this is start of the 3rd month. Right? Yeah, start of the 3rd month of this one. Of this second season, so we have 3 more. And we have 3 days of rain, I think? Or 4 in total. Again, nothing specially. Maybe games, again, gets a little bit more laggy and stuff like that, but I don't think it has any effect on the crops and stuff. So far that I noticed. Also, how you call that? Crop rotation. I think they plan it in a game, but I read somewhere that's totally not in the game. Okay, we started here, so I like doing outside circles for this one because we are doing pretty slow stuff. I could start inner circle. Yeah, let's make another one of these and then do inner circle. It's kind of weird, but I like it more because the circle gets bigger and bigger, so it's easy to turn around. And yeah, I would suggest if you play something like this, change the patterns you're doing. Sometimes do the lines, sometimes do the circles, just to make it different for yourself. Because you're gonna have to do a lot of work on this game. Like this field real life to harvest it, sell everything, plow, cultivate, fertilize, and seed, it's probably in real life gonna take about 5 hours. And it's a decent sized field. Is this game worth buying? Not many quests and goals, this one. This one you start with a couple quests and goals just to get equipment. And after that you have some side quests just to earn some money. And that's it, from the quest part. You don't have any story base behind it. You have that whole family thing and stuff like that, but it's just... you set up your own goals. Like, my goal is to check the best equipment in the game and to refurbish the house totally and the buildings around the farm. And that's it. That's my goal. Once I get the best gear and just try it out, see what's the difference and work a little bit with it, I'm gonna focus on refurbishing the house, and that's gonna be it. Same is for Lumberjack Dynasty, but Lumberjack Dynasty didn't grab me that much. You can see if you watch that on YouTube. I had a real problem with how slow, but it's still in development, how slow that game is with, how you call that, with earnings. And in that game you have some bigger goals. Okay, let's stop here. Actually, you can't stop. Oh, I forgot. Because seeds is gonna automatically seed whatever you do. So let's do this. Let's stop now. That one, it's very similar. It's a little bit newer, so of course it's gonna be a little bit better. So I'm gonna try the circles here again. So I'm kind of matching the where I want middle to be, just for fun. I want to change of pace again. This is the first time I'm gonna try it, but you can see he's seeding now, so it's kind of have some overlaps, but I think this is the fastest way to do the fields. Many people are probably gonna find it triggering, but sorry. So here, full right, cruise. Yeah, many people are not gonna like this, but I can enjoy it. It's gonna be pain in the ass first couple circles, after that it's gonna be easy. And it's best way because you're not exiting the field. You don't have to make tighter and tighter corners. Well, radius, because it's getting larger, it's easier to follow it. Only issue with this is that it doesn't follow edge of the field, so tutorials very little, almost none, I would say. You get a little bit, but it's more like a task than tutorial. It doesn't explain bunch. To get some tutorial and some hints, you basically need to talk with the villagers and ask them questions. And if you get not lucky, they point you to the villager you should talk. I think Claire in this map. But in this map, there is only one map in this game. But yeah, they don't like holding your hands. I would say even in all the other games, even in Medieval, I don't feel like they hold my hand with stuff, which I like. I mean, it's not brain science. It's pretty simplified everything in this game, but still, I like that you have to struggle, maybe make some mistakes in the beginning. Like for a long time, I didn't understand that. Double fertilization just mean do them both. I thought fertilizer R is some kind of mix of it, on manure and fertilizer, but it's just combination of it. So it's not like 30-60 or well 30-70% or something, you know. But again, it's pretty straightforward. You don't get many, like what you can do with field. Harvest it. They kind of give you a hint, like, okay, the harvester is for harvesting. You get two headers. One is called grain, one is called... I forgot what this other called. I never use it still. This is gonna be first year when you use the maize or the corn header, so we will see how it's called. I forgot. But yeah, there is some info on beginning, but not much. Can't remember much for Lumberjack, but also I think, yeah, they just tell you like this building is for this is for this. You figure out how it works. I think it's infinite. I don't think there is an end point to this game. I don't know what would need to happen for it to end. I think you can buy every field and just... Because you have option to hire workers, because if you buy everything, I don't think there is way for you to manage them all super efficient, right? Because I think at some point you will hit the... Oh, the first field I worked on is ready for harvest and I'm still not finished with... still have like 5 fields left. So at that point you need to start hiring workers. How that part works, I still didn't test it. Of course, I'm early enough in the game so I don't need any workers. It basically takes me a little bit less, I think, or around 1 month to finish work on all my fields, and for crop to fully grow it takes 2 months. So with the beginning equipment I would say maybe around 20 acres in total, and then you're gonna be set in stone. Single player only. Unfortunately. It would be cool. All these games would be cool. I mean, most of the games would be cool in multiplayer, but yeah, only single player. Again, I didn't play Farm Sims. I plan to do it. I plan to stream Farm Sim, but I didn't play it yet, so it's hard to compare it with that. At least for me, because I didn't play it. But yeah, that game should be on totally different scale of complexity. One issue also in this game is you can't really... let's stop for a second and eat some eggs. I'm eating eggs because they are cheapest to sell. All this is safe for selling. So I'm eating eggs that you can't do much with it. And they're cheapest to sell. You don't earn much, so... When we get rich, we're gonna eat better stuff. Maybe. But yeah, as I said, one issue that I have with this game is you can't build buildings. You can refurbish buildings you have by changing the type of wall or type of roof. But you cannot add more buildings. There is some option to buy some silos and some greenhouses around the map. It's pretty expensive, but there is option. But like I would like to make another garage or something like that. Another barn just to park some stuff. But there is unfortunately not option for that. There is no need to park stuff in the garage. Nothing is gonna happen to them, but yeah, that would be nice. Also, there is no handbrake, which is really painful. When you want to be super precise, which you don't need to, but if you want to be super precise with the parking or something, it's hard. Because there is no like full stop. When you press back arrow, it's reverse, so it's constantly trying to go reverse when you're trying to brake. There is no that like small waiting period or something like that. Okay, dude. If you're gonna check this game, check the bundles. Occasionally you can get a really good deal with the bundles of this all 3 games. Well, I don't know how it's for Xbox actually, but for PC you occasionally get really good deals on bundles. That's how I got all 3 games. Like I think it was basically I got 1 free when I got the bundle. Or something like that. I don't remember the prices. It was some time ago. Again, if you're buying Xbox, I hope they are doing some good deals there too. Maybe it's on the pass. That's also worth checking. If this game is on that pass and you get it for free, you could pay that. I really should check that for PC. For me that would actually be great because I like games and that's that's it. I like most of the genres. That fast would probably be good for me. Is it time? Okay, we have some time. What's the percentage? Oh, we only 2% left. Okay, I would get message. So 41% done. So yeah, it's gonna take one load and a little bit over. 1.5 load, let's say. And is that? So we can press. Wait, I didn't get message. It's empty. It usually pops up. I was trying to show you. Pops up there in the corner. Where's 6? Oh, I'm there. Okay. So one thing that you need to be really careful when you're using seeder, at least this one, I don't know about advanced seeders, better ones. If you have seeds on it, whenever you are crossing any field, it's gonna seed automatically. There is no on and off button. So you can technically see it on the fastest speed. I don't like it because there is no animation to the small pins and it feels like cheating. So just be careful not to cross any other fields. Okay, just give me a moment because something weird happened on OBS. Let me just check if I'm still live. I need to check it on my phone. It happens that servers hiccup like a couple days ago, but and I'm super careful about that. Yeah, I'm live. Everything's fine. There's always extreme info and this. Okay, if I do this, I'm gonna know. Now I have chat and everything on my phone too. I always forget to turn that. Like they change on the Twitch app how you enter that thing. Now it's kind of weird. It's not super, not easy. It's not easy to kind of easy to find it out where it is. I totally forgot to use that. Totally stopped using that. What's the time? Yeah, we have some more time. So yeah, we're gonna do. And yeah, also when the sun is starting to set or rise, it's gonna be super hard to see these lines where you see them and stuff. You're gonna see we're seeing here. Now I need to try to find where I stopped because I have no idea. There. Again, circles are the fastest way to do stuff. Or how we call it, donuts. It's gonna cost us a lot to... I can't see. We can turn the lights. It helps a little bit in some occasions it's harder, but I'm gonna try to focus on it. If I don't talk much, that's me having trouble saying the line. You can... I mean, you can't overseed. It's not gonna count as, oh, you overseeded in that part. But you're wasting seeds. If I go now, when I needed to go to the middle part of the donuts of the circles we're making. Oh my god, I can't see anything. I'm guessing the line because I barely see it. It's all about the angle and sunset and stuff. But when we need to go in the middle part, it's basically gonna be seeding it. And wherever we cross these lines.